The European Union's population is projected to peak in 2029 before falling below 400 million by 2100, driven by a crisis of halved birth rates and an aging demographic that will trigger severe labor shortages and fiscal strain.
유럽연합 인구가 2029년에 정점을 찍은 뒤 내리막길로 접어들어 2100년에는 4억 명 선이 붕괴될 것으로 전망됐습니다. 이는 출산율이 절반으로 감소하고 인구 고령화가 진행된 데 따른 것으로 이로 인해 심각한 노동력 부족과 재정 악화 상황이 이어질 것으로 보입니다. Tell us more.
So the European population currently is 443.3 million. It's going to be or set to peak at 2029. Now, they say that the proportion of residents aged 65 or older is currently 1 in 5. And they're expecting it to go up to 1 in 3 by 2050. So life expectancy is going up. People are having fewer children, not just in Korea. This is happening in Europe as well. And because of that, you're getting a little bit of that flip going on in terms of fewer births and people living longer.
네. 현재 유럽의 인구가 4억 5천만 명 정도거든요. 2029년에 정점을 찍어서 그다음에 이제 2100년 정도가 되면은 4억 명 아래로 떨어질 것이다라는 얘기가 되겠습니다. Alright, well, let's have a look at the expressions to peak.
The peak is the top or the highest point of a mountain. Okay, summit is the highest point of a mountain, but a peak would be kind of like, think of like that triangle at the top of a mountain, like the pointy part, because a mountain can actually have more than one peak, right? It can have a couple of different peaks because you have a point down here and then higher up you have another peak. But typically we think of a peak as the highest point of a mountain, like a summit, but it's that pointy triangle. And because of that, when it comes to stats or statistics, when you have a graph chart that follows the numbers of something, if something peaks, then it means that you've hit the ceiling or the highest point of that, and then you expect that triangle to be formed where the numbers start to go down thereafter.
네, 그러니까 이 피크라는 단어가 산 정상이라는 명사로도 쓰이지만 동사로 정점을 찍고 그 다음엔 이제 내리막길로 간다라는 의미로 쓸 수 있는 거고요. 여기서는 물론 이제 피크 자체는 정점을 찍는 것이지만 맥락상 정점을 찍었다가 그 다음에는 내리막길로 간다라는 것은 그 이제 나머지 상황에서 파악할 수 있는 거고, fiscal strain은 뭘까요?
When we use the word fiscal, we're usually talking about the budget that the government uses. So in terms of the money that the government collects and how they use it to service the country and things like that. So we're talking about government and funds and money. So when we say fiscal strain is something that is difficult or painful or certainly not comfortable or easy. So if you have fiscal strain, then it means that the government is going to have difficulties when it comes to balancing their budget.
Because fewer people working, of course, means it's going to be more and more difficult for the EU to earn money.
And an aging population means that social services will be needed for the elderly beyond the age of 65, let's say. Yes. So a lot more money needed to help them.
네, fiscal이라는 게 재정적이라는 뜻이고 strain은 부담감이나 압박감이죠. 그래서 재정적인 부담을 EU가 특히 이렇게 2100년 이후에 더 많이 느끼게 될 것이다. 그리고 그 전에도 계속 그렇게 그런 어떤 재정적인 부담을 느끼는 상태로 갈 것이라는 얘기인데요. 다시 한번 들어보겠습니다. The European Union's population is projected to peak in 2029 before falling below 400 million by 2100 or 2100, driven by a crisis of halved birth rates and an aging demographic that will trigger severe labor shortages and fiscal strain.